miss that sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I will lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long. I can let you go, baby, it's the right, we already know, and we feel it. I really do, I said the truth, we can't go any road. Need you now. I'm your queen and you the king right now. It's a kingdom, let's play it how you like. Haha, doesn't make you feel, or you wanna change, I'll be whatever, what you like. We can dance, you got to move tonight. Stars are watching us in the sky. I wanna last it forever. It's a sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I won't lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long. I can let you go, baby, it's the right, we already know, and we feel it. I really do, I said the truth, we can't go any road. Need you now. Let's change the clothes, we have a drive. You know how you make me feel alive. Come close to me, I'm obsessed with your different kind of style. Don't you ever leave, step by my side. On my head, cause I don't have much time. I wanna hug you forever. Yeah, I miss that sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I will lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long. I miss that sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I will lose control.
Together we go to a city where there's no pain. Beverly, together we go to a city where there's no pain. Beverly, take me away. The love is forever with you, and me no shame. Beverly, I went to Africa, Mama Africa. I met a cute girl, beautiful like pearl. We fell in love, so deep in love. We fell in love, so deep in love. Let's go. You are my paradise, I can't deny. You make me high. You are my paradise, I can't deny. You make me high. There won't be no goodbye. It's no surprise. I'm hypnotized. Take me away. The love is forever with you, and me no shame. Beverly. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise. When I look into her eyes, I see paradise.
You know when to click through to the system is about to be a slow beat run. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so good. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through to the system is about to be a serious I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so good. Everybody know I'm on. You know when to click through to the system is about to be a slow beat run. I'll be coming up hot for a minute.
Melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, yeah. I've been around the world and no one is stand out to me. Drive all around the world and the rarest thing that I've seen. Melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, yeah. They try to steal your shine. They try to make you look bad, but they try to steal your style. They try to be melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, yeah. I've been around the world.
Hello! Welcome everyone to a Tuesday stream in person!
Wow!
Wow! What are we doing
When's the
here?
last time this happened?
We're definitely still virtual, see?
Wow.
Oh.
Is that what we look like color wise, like saturation wise and everything on stream?
well, you know,
Because
it's
like
monitor
my
is-
shirt looks super blue right now.
Yeah.
Real. This is a pretty shitty monitor. It's probably a
Your
little
shirt, I said this before, is very vibrant.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice.
I really like and want a shirt that's like that color blue, but this is not that.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey,
Hey,
plastic.
Hello.
Jinx, got him.
You owe me a plastic.
I don't want a plastic.
Give
Reduce,
me a
reduce, recycle.
glass soda. Oh.
Wow. Oh,
Glass sody pop. Or a can.
We used to have,
Oh, yeah.
It comes in those too.
we used to always get, like once a year, I think it was always around like St. Patrick's Day because I went to St. Patrick Middle School. they would bring you like real glass Coke like bottles and stuff, and then they had like shamrock cookies and stuff, and that was always like one of the highlights of the year. And they were like a holiday that really only we celebrate.
There was right across the street from my elementary school when I went there. There was this little shop that just sold like some pastries and some like snacks and soda pops and stuff like that, and they had Jones sodas in the glass bottles, and that was like my sort of only or first exposure to like glass bottle like soda pops, and so it was really cool going over there, and it felt like super
favorite
hip.
flavor of Jones.
I don't even really remember them.
The one I
Red
really
probably.
liked was like it was called Frou Berry.
Oh.
That was the one I really liked. It was the kind of cranberry tarty flavor, but it was good.
I don't think I know this brand.
Jones?
Jones.
They're the
They're
ones
good.
who every year, I think they might have gone out of business, but they're the ones who for multiple years in a row would release a full Thanksgiving soda pack where it was like turkey flavored, mashed potato flavored.
Oh.
And that was their big gimmick, is for multiple years in a row they would release the full Thanksgiving meal and you would just buy it, and like
That's funny.
there was a drink for every main dish.
That's funny.
Probably only the cranberry sauce was palatable if I had to guess, but
Our long form, which
Turkey
is
soda.
it could be. I mean, there is a long form of banter. It's called Living Room, which ironically we're kind of
So you're saying we're always doing improv even when we're bantering?
Let's invent a form of long form that's like living room, but we call it basement.
Hey, I get it. That's called Death Room.
Death bingo.
Hell?
Hell's Room?
Hell Room?
It's
So
called
what's-
dormitory common room.
Is the living room just like your people sitting in a room and you're just talking?
Yeah, so that is the style of living room. You just sit around and talk, and then someone will anecdotally talk about something. Or if you start riffing, someone will be like, "Oh, I'd like to see that," and then people will just get up and
Start
act
doing
out.
Oh,
that.
you're talking as people, not as characters?
Yeah, you're talking as human beings.
Oh, as humans.
Not aliens.
Oh, okay.
I know we're not humans very often on this show.
I
but-
thought that it was
No, it's not so meta as to be a fictional living room.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Could be.
No.
Wait, it's not a fictional living room?
No,
This
Well,
my
it is
question.
a fictional living room that it's not actually a living room, but
you are not
You're not
characters when
characters?
you're in the living
No.
room.
Oh.
So-
It's
Oh,
it's
I
like
like it
an
less.
invocation where you're sitting down,
guys, the majority
I
of
like
long
it-
form,
I like it less.
the majority of long form, you're not in character.
But like, here's the thing. This that we're sitting in right now
Yes.
is essentially a fictional living room.
Yes, this is a fictional living room.
In a sense, even though we're talking as ourselves, we're still kind of talking as characters.
Yeah, I mean,
Dom
you could
Yellow,
argue-
Max Green, Alex
Sure.
Red, Dan Purple.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that you're always the character of yourself in any public situation. I mean, there is a theory which says that, existence exists in multiple phases. The on-stage phase, which is what you present to the world, the backstage phase, which is what your family and very close friends see, and then the green room, which is what only your internal thoughts and only you can actualize. But at the end of the day, there just has to be some level of working vocabulary that we're all using.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
Right.
But there's no one ever talks about, the secret fourth phase, which is the meta phase where you're in the audience like a Stomp or Cirque du Soleil performer. That never comes up.
Right.
Welcome to our philosophy stream.
We should do a stream in the green room.
We could.
What do you mean?
In our
In
green
our
room.
minds.
Oh, hold on. See, this is the
The
this is the
green
thing.
room of our minds.
This is the thing because I knew that Dan had no idea what he was talking about.
No, I know
So-
exactly.
So I was like, Dan, what are you?
You're not in my
talking
green
about?
room.
And
You don't know what I'm thinking.
You didn't explain it whatsoever. I do think it would be kind of funny to do a long form where you're just backstage to a show and you're the performers of the show that's happening off screen and you're constantly alluding to the show that's happening and you're like, did you get the prop? It has to be out there right now.
I think there is a play that is like that, where
God.
it's written where you like build the set backwards so that it looks like
Yeah,
you're
you're
behind the
backstage.
stage. Yeah.
That's funny.
And the majority of them is like people in the front, like looking back from the curtain, but they're
Yeah.
really looking. Yeah.
I did a sketch like that at summer camp once, where so basically opening night of the summer camp, all of the camp counselors did a sketch, or did multiple sketches, but one of the sketches that they did was essentially there were like, they were cereal, and then this silverware would show up and like kill them off one by one.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's basically all you need to know about that sketch.
Okay.
And then at the end of the week, we had to do our sketches. And so I came up with the idea of doing the perspective of the silverware. And so the stage for it was like an outdoor amphitheater, and then there was just one back wall. And that was like sort of the actual stage setup. And so the silverware were like coming from behind the back wall and then taking the raisins around to behind the wall with them. Or cereal raisins. Raisin Bran. It was Raisin Bran was the cereal, which is why I said that.
There you go.
So we did it from the perspective of the silverware, where we were the silverware sitting there, and then we would run backstage and then bring someone in, like dressed as like a raisin or whatever, with us back out, and just be like, "Oh, nice kill, dude! Like, yeah, good one. All right, your turn next." And we just like did the opposite perspective.
What was the raisin costume?
A garbage bag.
Cool. Just wanted to make
That's
sure.
it. Just a garbage
That's a
bag.
good answer. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, J-Mall.
Hey,
What's up? Pip pip cheerio. Unless you're referring to raisins. Cool.
There's not raisin Cheerios.
Raisin
is
Cheerios? For some reason, I'm
There is
disgusted
if you
by
add
this.
raisins
Yeah,
to
yeah,
your
but, like,
Cheerios.
did
Or
they-
Cheerios to your raisins.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got your raisins in my Cheerios.
You
You got my
ever-
Cheerios in your raisins!
Did Cheerios ever sell that as a package though? I don't think so.
I doubt it.
I bet they have.
For
There's
some
like
reason,
8 ideas
They
in
probably
cereal.
tried.
It's
Let's
weird.
see.
Because I really like Raisin Bran, but for some reason I'm disgusted by Raisin Cheerios.
I mean, I love Raisin Bran. I think it's very good.
I'm on the
2
same page.
scoops.
2 scoops.
Yeah, you gotta get the.
Because
It's
the sun doesn't hold them in a natural way. It's like,
Yeah.
It's a weird flex.
it is.
2
I'm the
scoops. It's
sun.
like I don't necessarily like. What's the size of your scoop measurement? Without like a standardization,
No,
it means
Raisin
nothing.
Bran has the monopoly on raisin cereal. I think
Wow.
they own the
patent.
patent for raisins in cereal.
Why not just say
I'm not
like
seeing it.
50 scoops? But then it's just like they just happen to be tiny scoops.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
eventually they'll get there, right? Soon, next there'll be 3 scoops.
I don't know. Raisin Bran is
Double
pretty
raisins.
locked in. They've not changed their marketing in 1,000 years. So
They don't have to. I think they're still close to the
So-
top.
Well, right, they got
It's
the
not.
monopoly.
It's not.
Oh God, what is that?
It's not Raisin Bran cereal or Cheerios, but I did find this in the search results, which looks like some kind of gelatin pyramid with cereal
It's a food
throughout,
pyramid.
like the layers. Yeah,
Oh, a food
it's the
pyramid.
cereal
That's kinda
pyramid.
Oh,
Food
because it's
pyramid.
fruity.
That's disgusting.
I can't tell if it's like a resin cast. I
It's
think it
probably
is.
resin.
I think it's just like a big old paperweight.
You picked the raisins out of trail mix, Jamald?
Wow.
Or that you can say you picked it out of Raisin Bran. Just buy a different cereal.
That's brand cereal at that point. There's one of my favorite
that's good
things
branding.
in the musical. Yeah, that's true. You got me. In the musical Annie, because they like didn't know what kids were back then. There's a line in it where. Did you say
Sorry,
Brandy?
sorry, we had to
That's a
pause.
good one. Accepted. They like don't know what kids are, so Daddy Warbucks, whose name is so subtle. Also, no one ever
Old man capitalism.
Old man
Hey,
capitalism.
Steve.
What profiteering buddy?
Hey, Steve.
He talks about how he wants to, like, now that he has a kid, he's gonna have to do all these things that kids like, and he's just like not sure if he can handle it. But one of the like really like belty notes of it is the phrase "learn to love cornflakes," because like only kids eat cornflakes.
Definitely.
And that was the bread.
Well, I mean, cornflakes was marketed as an anti-masturbatory cereal. So.
Thank you,
Was it-
Kellogg Brothers.
Yeah,
Was
thanks,
it
Kellogg.
branded as such?
Yes.
Yeah. So were graham crackers.
Like they said it.
Like
in
they
their
said,
ads.
hey, if you don't want your kids jerking their gherkin, eat Kellogg's Raisin Flakes.
How did they even?
Not that. It's brown flakes.
How did they even back that claim up
Cornflakes.
with even anything?
Cornflakes.
Bland diet, bland mind. That was literally the logic behind it.
Second, you eat a peach, you're done for.
Yeah. Juicy. All right, let's spin a wheel.
Kids nowadays eating way too
We're
many
gonna
peaches.
spin a wheel.
Oh, we have that up there for an actual purpose?
Alex.
It's me.
And
Alex.
Me again.
Alexine.
Alex.
Me.
Alexine.
Maybe this wheel is just not weighed right.
Steve.
Steve, go on.
Tragic.
Me.
Oh, it's me.
And,
All right, Daniel, you can.
Do you want to explain what's happening?
No.
All right, we're doing Longform tonight. So,
We're doing excuse me?
Well, if you say so.
so this Longform. It's all taking place at a park bench. Pretty much 2-person scenes, and yeah.
Can you do a timer, Max?
Sure. What sort of interruption do you want the
Just
timer
a
to?
thumbs up.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Oh, and then one more note. We're going to have 30 seconds of silence at the start of each scene to just let it soak in. We're not doing any suggestions. We are just doing a scene out of nothing and seeing where it goes. I guess you'll pick up quickly.
All right, here we go.
Oh, after you, please.
No, I'm sorry I didn't shave this morning.
That's okay. I don't shave very frequently either, but
Right. I usually do. I just, I was running late, so.
yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Cool. Why are you so late?
Well, I was just I had all my socks mixed up. You know how like when you do the laundry,
Yeah.
you pair up your socks and then you fold them together.
Yeah.
Somehow, last time I did the laundry, every pair of socks that I folded together was a mismatched pair. And so I had to like unfold all of them and then pair them up together and find an actual matching pair to wear.
Do you wash them as a pair?
No, I wash each sock individually.
Right.
I mean, it's
So
otherwise
then you putting them away paired them wrong,
yeah.
and then you this morning decided to unpair them and repair.
I had to make sure that they were all in their proper pairs. Yeah.
Why did you wait to do that till now? I feel like there had to have been a more opportune time, like perhaps.
I was on a beach vacation for the past like 4 days, so I didn't really need socks.
Right.
So I didn't notice until this morning.
So did you do your laundry before you left?
Yeah. And I folded them all up. It was very calming to get ready for the vacation.
It was calming for you to give yourself more work to come back to?
Well, I didn't know that I was going to have
Well,
more
surely-
work when I came back.
Do you do your laundry blindfolded?
Sometimes for the shower.
What? No, you do not.
Yeah, I got down to 3 minutes holding the socks this time.
How do you deal with like hangers?
Oh, well, it took some practice, but you can do hangers blindfolded surprisingly easy.
That sounds like a good way to end up blinded,
You
honestly.
just gotta make sure that you're finding the head hole and not one of the armholes.
Oh, wow.
The real tricky part is determining whether something's inside out or not.
Okay. Well, that's like seams, though,
Mhm.
right? So
that's
probably
usually
not.
the way to do it, is to check the seams. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes if it's got a print on it, you can
Right.
feel the print.
So what else do you do blindfolded? Is it just like daily routine stuff, or?
Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but sometimes on my daily commute to work, I'll drive blindfolded.
The whole way?
Most of the way.
Okay, I've heard of like the void of like, let's close your eyes and see how far we can get before the impulse to live kicks in.
Mhm.
But how have you never? I'm assuming you've never hit anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't start out blindfolded, obviously, but I've been doing that commute for so long, so often, that I just kind of memorized all of the timing of the lights and, the turns.
And nothing has ever changed.
No, not really. It's down to a pretty exact science. Like, they program those things pretty regularly.
You go through like so many neighborhoods to get here, though, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, well, so that's the thing, right? That's the variable, is like pedestrians. And so usually you just kind of have to listen for the screams and then be like really reactive. So like if someone, because people will think that you're going to hit them before you
Sure.
actually do, you
Right.
know? So you just gotta always be ready to hit that brake and not go too fast.
So you're swerving? Or you just
No.
assume they'll get out of the way?
No, I stop.
Oh.
I don't go fast enough. I go slow enough where I can stop in time.
Wow. I feel like if you almost hit me, I would approach your car, though.
Well, I can't see them approaching my car, so I
So
just
you got
drive
roll
off.
down the window. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Huh.
It works out.
Does it?
It has so far, other than the sock thing.
Wow.
Well, if you aren't, what's your commute like if you're not, doing the same thing every single time you commute?
Oh, well, I just pick a different street every day.
Each time?
Well, there's a point A and a point B, and there's
Uh-huh.
only... I mean, there's lots of ways to get
Do you
there.
keep track of like which streets you've already done?
No, I just kind of serpentine. Sometimes I let the lights decide. So if I'm walking and then the light goes green and the direction I'm heading is red, I'll just sharp turn, which is good, except for sometimes I end up going backwards because too many lights go in the wrong area. But
Yeah.
just the way these things tend to go.
And you're always on time?
No,
Oh.
rarely. I'm usually 20 minutes early or 40 minutes late. There's...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. I guess. Do you think it's better to be a mess and on time, or completely organized but never on time?
I think, I mean, I'm a little biased, but
Sure.
I feel like it being organized, like at least you can expect to be not on time. And then other people can expect you to be not on time.
I don't expect you to be on time.
That's probably for the best.
That's good.
Yeah. That socks, the whole sock dilemma really threw off my driving today, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, again, it sucks.
Because, like, if I don't leave at my house at exactly 7:53,
The lights are off.
it throws timing off for just about everything.
And everyone.
And everyone, yeah.
Oh.
But I have matching socks.
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, wait.
Oh. I still got another minute before I should leave. A minute and 30 seconds.
All right. This way.
See you at work.
Okay. Where's that blindfold?
Scene.
Meow.
Wow. I guess it's me and Dan now.
Yeah. Get out of here. And they go.
Do you want a little bit?
What is it?
There's some cocoa.
No, I'm pretty good. I got one of those Greek yogurts that has the toppings on. The nuts are my favorite part, so I put a bunch.
It's just
in
nuts.
There. No. The
like
yogurt's in. No, I'm not that crazy. No, there's yogurt's in there. Yeah.
No, I understand there's yogurt, but like, it's not like granola or like chocolate chips.
Well, that's what I mean, like granola nuts. What's the difference between nuts and granola?
There's a lot of differences between.
Well,
nuts and
you know, whatever it is, I like it. Okay.
There's this problem where it's too cold to take my gloves off, but it's too hot to
Hold the thermos.
yeah.
Well, I don't know why you always insist we sit outside for lunch even during the winter, but
You gotta go outside. You really have
that's
to.
true. I can't stay in that office for much longer.
It's like the one thing, the one thing I look forward to. I didn't even pour any. I should.
Do you have the mellows? Any mellows? Put on top?
No, I don't.
You know, I might have something. Let me see. I got another yogurt. You want to put some of the nuts on top?
I don't like granola in my cocoa.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, nuts sound fine, but granola, no thanks.
What's the difference between granola and nuts? I don't see what the problem is. If you want nuts, if you could have nuts in there, why can't you have granola in your cocoa?
You're asking like, what's the practical difference between granola?
Yeah,
and...
they
granola
look...
is made out of oats. They're made from grain. They're
And
baked
oats not a
and
nut?
then they're covered in. I mean, I guess it's like a plant, and like the oat is like the seed, right?
Yeah, and nut is just the seed of a plant.
There's.
Well, I'm gonna have my
Look,
granola nuts.
You can't make like
in this
oat
one.
butter. You can make peanut butter. There's tons of differences between oats and nuts.
Do they make granola butter?
No. Wait. They might. There's cookie butter.
If there's cookie butter, there's gotta be granola butter.
It's still hot. I'm gonna just gonna let it cool down.
Yogurt?
No, I'm not hungry. No thanks.
Okay.
Is that your second yogurt?
Look, I only packed a couple yogurts for lunch. I'm still maintaining
It
my
is.
diet.
No,
That's
I know.
I'm
It's
not going
just
out.
healthier to spread it out over the day. You had a banana. Look, I'm not saying that you're having too much. It's
What?
just like if you spread it, because you're gonna get hungry in like 2 hours, and you're gonna go to the vending machine like you always do.
Yeah,
You say
I
that
know.
you don't want to
I
get
know.
fugals, but you always bugles, but you always do.
Bugle? Well, I get the Funyuns. That's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm thinking of. And you say you don't want to spend money there. You say that they don't taste good. They leave this weird taste in your mouth.
I do. It's
But you always get them every
it's
day.
like acid.
Because you pack the second yogurt for 3 o'clock.
Well, I'm not gonna pack multiple lunches throughout the day.
But you can. Look, I'm just saying, if you don't have the second yogurt at lunchtime, you have it later on.
No, I'm not packing multiple lunches, and I can't store my yogurts in the fridge because Stacy takes up all of the room in the fridge. So I have to leave all my yogurts at home because I can't bring them here. So that means I have to eat both of them now.
Can you hold this?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sit.
Why did I pour it back in? Because now it's just hotter now than it was before.
Oh. Well, why don't you just keep it? I'll put this
Okay, thank you.
right there. Just don't kick it.
Oh, okay.
You think we're getting those? You okay?
It's just hot. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, you think we're gonna get those Christmas bonuses this year or no?
I mean, they've been real shady about it.
Yeah. I mean, last year was down. It was $100 less than what they said it was gonna be.
Yours was $100 less?
Was yours not?
No, it wasn't.
Well, no. You telling me I got $100 less for my Christmas bonus?
Look, I don't control it.
Well, my job's definitely harder than yours, so I don't understand why you would get a better bonus than I would.
I mean,
Or it's not harder; it's just more complicated.
it's just you've said it before.
Well, no,
And
I'm
you think I don't hear it. I hear it every time you say
Well-
it. Just because I don't react the way you want me to.
It's just more.
I hear it every time you say it.
Well, you got your $100. You can use that to fix your feelings or whatever. I already ate both my yogurts.
Do you have any mallows?
Mallows?
Like you said. Marshmallows.
Oh.
You call them.
Mellows.
It's spelled with an A.
Say marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
It's not marshmallow.
No, but when you say the word apostrophe mallow, it wouldn't make
I
sense.
thought you were
if
talking
said-
about a Molotov cocktail.
You really hate your job that much?
Yes, I do. They don't give me the $100 I deserve. It's the only reason why I come out with you on the bench in like December 10th.
Our lunch is almost over. This is worth it. Now it's cold. I knew I shouldn't have put the snow in.
Yeah. Ah, shit, I kicked up. Fuck. You weren't. Yep.
It was cold anyways. It's fine.
Well, here's your thermos.
Thank you.
Let's get back in there, huh?
Tomorrow, give me the yogurt, and I'll give it to you at like 3 or something.
Okay. All right, you're right. That'll work. Fine. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Thanks for sitting with me.
No problem. Let's go. Kick the saddle. Jesus.
Some interesting tension there.
Oh, well, unresolved coworker.
Yeah. friends? Question mark.
Yeah, I feel like those two characters were people who would never have been friends in real life, but their cubicles were next to each other, and now they're the best friends in the office.
Yeah.
I just find any person who is adamant about the fact that granola is nuts a very interesting character.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely a choice.
Putting in nuts? What do you mean nuts? It's normally granola. Yeah, nuts.
it's a bunch of nuts.
Well, what is it if you don't know?
Oh, man.
Granola is seeds. Nuts are seeds. It's nuts.
That was good.
So
How do you guys
those
like it
were
so
some
far?
park bench
Good.
scenes.
Good, you gotta warm up to it.
Yeah, I
Go
think
on.
it was a nice warm up couple of rounds.
Yeah.
It's been so long since any of us have done any kind of long form like
Yeah,
that.
it is true. It is true.
Longform.
It's long.
Schlong form.
You got it. I'm gonna go pee. Excuse me.
Oh, while Max is peeing, the world could be seeing some improv.
That was pretty good. All right, I guess it's you and me then, Dan.
I guess so.
Alrighty. And the guy.
Tell me, have you ever gone on a safari?
No.
Trudged across exotic lands, hunting large, dangerous prey?
No, of course I haven't done. Have you done that?
Oh, many times.
What?
Many times, boy.
Wait, Grandpa, you've been sitting on this whole time?
Of course. Well, I think it's about time you learned.
Okay, well,
Deep in the savannah, there I was, with just me and a mercenary band of 3 other gentlemen. Nothing but a rifle at my side, when suddenly I hear a rustling from the bush to my left. Mistakenly, I look to the left, and what do I see but a small lion cub? Now, at first you might think, a lion cub seems harmless enough, but what follows a lion cub, boy?
the lion?
That's right, boy, the lion!
Okay.
Where there is a lion cub, there is a lion sure to be found nearby, and that is the true danger of the safari.
Lions.
Well, that's one of the dangers. I was once charged by a full-grown bull elephant as well.
That sounds cool, Grandpa. Yeah.
You children nowadays never really experienced the true blood-rushing fear of a 10-ton beast coming after you. It's your life or theirs, staring them down.
Yeah. Do you want to go back there to the savannah?
Oh, those times are behind me now. I don't think I would fare as well as I once did in the safari. But you can carry on my legacy.
Did you? Yeah.
You can go to the great African savannah and truly claim your own prize.
What's there? Is there like a treasure? Is it like Indiana Jones or something? Is it like,
The treasure, my dear boy, is knowing that you have conquered nature as have our ancestors.
Okay. but I could just stay here.
What could possibly test you here the way that a full-grown African bull elephant would?
I mean, I'm going to college next month, so that's not supposed to be super easy.
Yes.
I was going to join that ultimate frisbee team.
Ultimate frisbee, you say?
Yeah, it's like adventuring, but like if adventuring was a frisbee, this is like the hard version.
Ah, this is its ultimate form. Interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this ultimate frisbee.
Yeah. So you're on a team and you play against the other team, and it's
working side by side with your comrades. Nothing truly shows the human experience like being able to band together to face impossible or ultimate odds. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much what it's like. It's like a sport. It's like, like football or baseball. You like baseball, right?
Oh, I do like America's pastime. Yes, baseball, where the land of dreams has met its ultimate form. You see, with baseball, everyone has a role to play, but each role slightly different from the last. No baseball game could be complete without a full field of players. That is what it's like to live as a human being.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So, what position would you be playing in this ultimate frisbee?
I don't know. I didn't make the team yet, but probably like center.
Ah, yes, the center, the integral piece that holds it all together, the keystone of the team. Without you, each individual would be separate from the rest of the teammates, unable to complete their task to win the game and claim victory over the others. Is that what it's like in Ultimate Frisbee?
Yeah, I guess. Do you know my mom's coming back? Is she?
Well, I'm sure she's not far. After all, I didn't raise a lioness without her cub being close by. That was a little bit of symbolism there for you.
I know. It's just you say it every time we watch baseball because you root for the Cubs.
That I do. They're strong, and one day they'll be stronger.
Do the baseball players on the Cubs go on to, like, the Lion team? Is there a Lion baseball team?
No, I think that's a football team, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they go on from baseball to football?
Maybe some. It's possible.
Okay. She said she was going to be here like 10 minutes ago, though.
Well, I hope she didn't get mauled by a lion.
That'd be bad. Did you saw the ducks and everything like you wanted? You got them?
Yes, I saw the ducks. They're of little consequence.
We have more bread. If you want to throw some more.
Very well.
Okay. You want another? Okay.
You know, this reminds me of a time where I was being chased by a pack of cassowaries deep in the savannah.
Oh, gosh.
They're 6-foot-tall terror birds, able to rip you to shreds not only with their beaks but with their razor-sharp talons.
When did you go? Like, how old were you?
Oh, I was in my prime. Back in the good old days, when I was just a little older than your age. I think it's nearly time you go on your own savannah safari.
Whatever you say, Grandpa. That's all the bread.
All the bread, yes. Reminds me of a time when we had to ration out 3 days worth of food into 2 weeks deep in the jungles. We were hunting after a rare pygmy pig. We were hoping to capture it and study it, you see, but I had other plans. I wasn't about to let some rare bacon go uneaten. Unfortunately, all we had to eat was the hardtack that we had brought along.
Oh.
It's like bread, but much worse.
Oh.
Never goes bad, though. Never goes bad.
Okay. Oh, she's here. The van's here. Come on.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
On another adventure.
See.
Welcome back, Max.
Hello. Hey, Erroneous.
Oh, hello, everyone.
We're doing some weird stuff today.
Hey, we're just messing around.
Bench prov.
Bench prov, baby.
Bench prop.
Alright.
I guess it's us.
I guess it's us.
All right.
So, get in there.
All right. On to another bench.
Another bench that looks very much like the last bench.
Do you have it memorized?
No. Yes. Here, test me.
I'll read for.
Yeah, just do the line at the top. The one, not the direction, so just the one under
Okay.
the Mr. Peterson line.
It's okay. We have all day.
I know. We got this. Just go ahead and read it. I got it.
Just if you're stressed.
You're making me stressed. Just read it, please. I got this.
This show's not
No,
up to
it's
6.
in there, and I need you to do it before it gets out.
Hark. What do I see here?
It is I. I am the man. Yeah.
Okay. And to what do I owe this honor?
The honor is mine, for I am the one who has come. Wait, is coming. What's the exact line?
It's, 'tis I, for I am the honor that has come.
Okay, I was pretty close. That's fine.
It doesn't really make that much sense.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
Next line.
Yeah. Next one.
Okay. A knight who does not say their name should not enter this castle.
Say it again.
Sorry, yeah.
I just need to. Okay. Well, I was studying it last night.
Do you want me to?
No, you could just read it.
Okay. A knight who does not say his name should not enter my castle.
Fine. I don't know what. It's fine.
Alright.
No, it's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Thank you, though. Thank you.
No
I know
problem.
this was short
Yeah.
notice, and I was just getting stuck in my head, so it was nice.
You got it. I mean, you must have been really busy these last couple of days if you couldn't memorize it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I put some time into it, but I could have put more. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's just keep going. Let's do it again. Do you want to read it off of this, or-
We'll forget about it, and then it'll be there. What have you been doing in the last few days?
Backstage is looking good.
Nice.
So that's good. There is some things I'm gonna have to get to later today, before curtains. Like there's a couple of last props that have to get made. But it's all looking good.
Did you ever get tired of being backstage though?
I like to be included, and I can't do that.
What? I think it's because you never try. I mean, you read the lines good. It's not that much harder to memorize them, clearly.
I don't know. I did in high school and it was not good.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Who were you?
I don't want to talk about
No, who were you? Go ahead, tell me.
It was so dumb.
No, tell me. What would you play?
Okay, it was Romeo and Juliet.
Okay,
and
sure.
I don't know how, but I got Mercutio. I do not know how.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a terrible cast for you.
I was so uncomfortable the entire time. I could not do it because everybody wanted to, right? Everybody
Yeah.
wants
I mean,
to.
that's the best part of the whole show.
And they hated me for how much I didn't like it.
Did you do a good job?
I don't think so.
Did
No.
people tell you did a good job?
They were like, did people tell me I did a good job? Like my parents, sure.
Okay, well, like, all right, here's the test. After the show, right, you see like a friend's parent or something.
Sure.
Did they say any of these things? Did they say, wow, the costuming is really good, or the set design was awesome, or I really liked the intro music? Did they say any of that stuff?
Yeah, they said the lighting. They said the lighting was
Oh,
really
I'm
good.
sorry, the show was horrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
People don't compliment the set if the show is good.
Yeah, no, I get it. And they were just nasty. The other
Yeah,
kids in the play,
yeah.
they were nasty. I mean, that's why when you work backstage, you don't really work with them, right?
Right.
You work with other people backstage. And I guess I just don't really like people in front. But like, obviously not you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that, for sure. For sure.
Let's do it again.
No, I think it's fine. It's good, don't worry about it. I'll get it later.
You have to know it.
And I'll know it, it's fine. I can look, if someone tells me to be off book, I can be off book. It's not an issue. I got like 2/3 of it, it's just getting in the right orders now is the main thing. But
Do you think I'd be okay if I tried it?
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
No, I
Try
mean,
it.
No, never mind.
No, do it. Turn to it's around like 60, 68, 67.
Okay.
That chunk right there, the long bit.
Okay. Does this person have like an accent or something?
No accent. Please don't do an accent. No, but okay. This is the part. This is the part where normally you're doing the stuff that's up in like the scaffolding, the catwalk area.
Right.
So basically, what's happening is that this character has just put on their boots, and once the boots are on, it means they're more firm to the ground. It's like a metaphor.
Right.
They're more firm to the ground, so they're able to proclaim like how still they are, and it's very like pseudo-masturbatory,
And
poetic.
It's just to the audience.
Yeah, it's an aside to the audience.
Aside, right.
Yeah.
Okay. My lord, my feet, they touch the ground, even though there's further distance from it. These boots that I've found, they're from my father, but they feels of my mother. For once, I've felt grounded when I couldn't stop falling through the air. Now I see that it was never my feet that needed to touch the ground, but the boots of my father, until they will no longer be my father's. It's these boots that will ground me. I'm here. It is me. For the first time in my life, I've touched the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a little projecting, maybe, some enunciating.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. I'd say keep it, but I kind of still need
Yeah,
to.
you definitely need it.
Oh, okay, alright, well, I'll get to pay for your britches. Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
We should get out of the theater more often.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You don't want one more pass?
No, I just gotta get some pen and paper and,
Okay.
and write this thing out 100 times.
No, absolutely.
Like chalkboard style.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I gotta-
Call is at 6:30.
Right.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
But Hell Week coming up.
Yeah.
So
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Why don't we even though you're off book, it's always good to like keep drilling.
Yeah.
So why don't we tonight we'll see what the problem areas are, and then if you're free, we'll do that. And then I feel selfish, so I'll go paint a
No, it's
rock.
fine.
We could paint a tree
Right.
or something.
Okay.
Cool. Right, well I'm gonna go this way.
All right.
You
Yeah.
going.
All right. Well, I'll see you tonight then.
Yeah, 6:30.
Okay.
Don't
See
be
you-
late.
No.
Cool.
Sweet.
Wow.
Nice.
Classic.
Wow.
Classic comedy.
You know, that's what comedy soup. That's us.
That's Ash of comedy.
Oh man, speaking of comedy soup, one of the merch things that I ordered was a comedy soup hoodie. To that.
You excited?
Yes. It looks so comfy.
I got a notification yesterday that of all the things we ordered, they just shipped Dan's shirt. That was the only thing.
What shirt you get?
Wow.
Nihilism and whimsy.
You got just a normal t-shirt, like
Yeah.
in terms of it. Yeah.
Dan got a
that's
plain
probably-
black Nihilism and hoodie, or Nihilism and Whimsy one. Alex got a Nihilism and Whimsy hoodie, I think.
V-neck.
V-neck, and I got
T-shirt.
a Nihilism and Whimsy long sleeve t-shirt.
Nice.
I was gonna go for Nihilism and Wednesday black T-shirt as well.
Yeah.
Just because it looks good.
It's a
I got
good
the
one.
black V-neck tee because I was like, let's get a little bit whimsical.
If anyone is interested in any of our merch, I found if you just go into like Redbubble coupon stuff, I found a 25% off total order coupon. So go get that because everything's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
We're not looking for a profit with our
We're
merch
really
at this
not.
point. We
It's
just want
really-
people to have it because we think it's cool.
Exactly.
I mean, to be
Exactly.
fair, I don't think the 25% comes out of our cut anyway.
No,
I think it
but
might.
oh, maybe.
I think it might be. I think we
I wouldn't be
received a
surprised.
proportional percentage
I
of whatever they
wouldn't
spend.
be surprised.
Yeah, so if you, I just was on like one of those random coupon websites, but it was like 25% off order. And there's also a deal that's directly built into it, which is if you order a number of stickers based on like the design, I think it's true of the whole website. Oh, well, what a good time. Go find the coupon.
Nice.
But there's a thing where if you order, I think 5 of a sticker, the price goes down. And
Yeah.
if you order 10 of it, it goes down by a lot more,
Yeah.
which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have capitalized on that before. Which, like, you're still ultimately spending more money because you're buying more things. But
True.
But discounts.
But if you were doing it
Getting the
anyways,
things,
yeah.
I fall into the trap so easily. I'm like, we're losing money if we don't buy that stuff. Which, depending on what it is true, and then sometimes it's really not true. It's like, well, I could buy 400 packs of batteries, and then I'd get $5 off of each of them. It's like, I don't need 400 batteries.
but you will one day.
You think over the course
How
of your
many?
entire
Yeah, I
life?
was going to say, how many batteries do you think we're actually going to use throughout our lifetime? Because I have a pack of AA's in my drawer that I still mostly have not touched.
I mean, we're moving away from the world of battery.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Definitely don't
Probably
need them very
for the
much.
best.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think most like little cheap gizmos and gadgets should start having like calculator solar panels. You know how like a lot of
Oh,
calculators have that very rudimentary basic little solar panel that's just
Right.
enough to power the calculator? I think most devices that take like 1 or 2 AA's really only need like one of those little solar things. Like
Like your
the
flashlight.
the remote to my TV. Yeah, like a solar powered flashlight.
Oh,
The-
we should market it. It sells itself.
I'm pretty sure I know I've seen
There
solar
are some that
powered
you can do like a
flashlight.
charger in the day.
No, there's like There was a
Oh,
TV
Crank.
show. There was a
we used
TV
to have
show.
the crank
Isn't
ones.
there the shake flashlight?
Yeah, the shaking
Yeah.
ones. They don't.
We used
work.
to have the crank ones in my house because
Oh, God.
our power would go out all the time, and we'd have to.
I love camping. I love camping, and a couple of us will have the crank flashlights, and you'll be sitting there at night, and you just hear. Oh.
Then the light's on for like 2 seconds. It's
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't last
What
long.
if we made trick crank flashlights that are just Jack in the Boxes when they're not actually flashlights, but
Or
it
they're
looks
party
like one.
poppers, and you just go. Oh boy.
I think there's a market.
Scare people into thinking their flashlight exploded.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think there's a market for just putting surprise party poppers in regular items. It's like a loaf of bread. You take it out.
Oh,
and
no.
like, my loaf of bread exploded.
I don't think we can. No company's gonna sponsor us for anything that has edible components to it.
Well, no, we'll sell it all in a magic shop.
Unless.
It'll be wall to wall with just
Magic
prank.
bread.
Unless
Yeah,
we
things that are
yeah,
sold.
it's wall to wall and prank items, but all of them are just things that have party poppers in
It looks
them.
like it's an exact floor plan of Walmart, but everything is a party popper trick.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Steve said he accidentally burned someone with a party popper once.
Yeah, I mean they do explode. It is combustion that powers the pop.
Yeah.
True.
What powers the pop?
That sounds like such a '90s marketing slang. Like
That's how
some
we would write
kind of
power the pop on all of our.
Did you
some kind of like push
Did you
pop
guys
or
ever
something.
have those like, which is absurd to me that they were a toy at one point, the like gunpowder guns, that are like
Oh, the thing
cap
that comes with
guns?
the little cap guns.
Oh yeah,
Yours.
cap guns are
He's like,
freaking awesome.
poof, little smoke comes out, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
Or like there was like the little bomb that you put like
Yeah.
thing on and you drop it and it hits and explodes.
yeah.
Or just like a stick of dynamite.
You gotta love
That's-
pyrotechnics.
Yeah, children's pyrotechnics are a forgotten market. I was thinking about that and like how they used to sell like chemistry kits
Mhm.
in like the 50s that just had straight up
Chemicals.
Yeah.
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 Learn asbestos.
Really, Alex?
Yeah.
Asbestos?
Yeah. The 50s was full of asbestos.
Wall to wall.
Hey kids, learn about fire safety with your new asbestos
Yeah.
kit.
It's the exact floor plan of a Walmart, but it's asbestos.
Modern science
Yeah.
has invented the new creation of asbestos.
If you or someone you knew grew up with a play with your own asbestos kit, you might be entitled to financial compensation.
One time we had a mercury thermometer in my middle school, and a kid accidentally dropped it, and they made us clear out of the room
Uh-oh.
for like the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Well, they like called it. The janitor put on like a hazmat suit and cleaned it up.
Goodness.
Is that
No,
sort
it's
of
like a big mask,
Oh,
but yeah.
is that sort of like the thing that's like, all right, who's gonna be the one to take the fall, pull the fire alarm so we get out of class? Like Jimmy, go knock over the mercury thermometer so we all get
Gotta
out of
make it
class.
believable.
None of us are ready for this test.
You gotta
No.
eat the mercury.
I remember. I just remember it was this kid named Andy who was just the worst, and Andy just was being clumsy.
Oh,
And the teacher was really upset, not because they broke it, but they're just like, that was like from the 40s. The school only had like 3 of those,
Yeah.
so it was kind of a cool like item.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Well, thanks, 40s.
that was the same teacher who we had to do this thing about how she made us do this like science experiment where there were 2 plants, and one of them was out in the sun and it was like had access to the water, and the other one we literally just put in a locker and forgot about it. And the experiment is supposed to be like, plants need things to grow
Sure.
and to live. But they opened up the one in the locker,
Jungle.
huge. It was so tall because the plant grew to where the light was, which was the slits in the locker, and like it worked. But
That's
like,
amazing.
she was like, "This is not how this experiment is supposed to go. We do not have time to repeat this because it was in there for like 2 weeks."
We don't have time to repeat this.
She's like, "This is what was supposed to happen. Just pretend that worked." Yeah.
That would be so awesome, though, to open it and see like a full size.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Where's my
that
book bag?
did I ever tell you guys about the banana locker in high school?
The
No.
banana
Oh, boy.
locker.
Full of
All right,
bananas.
so it was, and I'll tell you how. So I in one of my after-school activities, we had like a cafeteria table that just sat like in the middle of the hallway. We would roll it out into the hall and sit there and sort of wait around until it was our turn, basically. And so we were going down the hall and just like trying lockers and seeing which ones were left open. And I opened this one locker and there's nothing in it. So they're the tall lockers, right?
Yeah.
With the one like top shelf.
Sure.
So there's nothing in this locker except on the top shelf there's one banana.
Oh.
And I'm like, somebody forgot their banana in their locker. And then I was like, what if the next time they open and so the banana was like the banana was already getting old, like it was
Yeah.
fully brown.
Right.
It was like, this person does not come back to this locker very often.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if the next time that they open this locker, there are more bananas? So I told my friends to do this, sometimes during lunch, would get a banana, like a free banana with my lunch, and then rather than eat it, I would just
Nice
take it to
school.
the banana locker and put it in the banana locker. And so the beautiful thing is, the banana locker was like
What a
maybe...
subtle act of rebellion the banana locker is.
The banana locker was like maybe 10 to 15 lockers away from my own locker.
Sure.
Meaning it was someone in my homeroom.
Yeah.
So on locker cleanout day, I was able to see whose it was and their reaction to the banana locker. So locker cleanout day rolls around.
All the bananas were at the top or also in the
So
bottom?
yeah, so just in the top, I think, unless we put some in the bottom, but we didn't fill it up because we only probably ended up getting like a dozen, maybe more bananas.
That's too many bananas.
So locker cleanout day rolls around. I'm sitting there at my locker, staring down the banana locker, waiting to see who walks up to it. And the quintessential, everybody knows, stereotypical stoner kid of our entire grade
Of course.
walks up to this locker, opens his locker, and goes, "What?"
You just never used his locker?
He just like had some of his other friends from homeroom just like come over. He's like, "Why are there so many bananas in my locker?" And I was just like, "Well, there it goes, the banana locker." And that was the legacy of the banana locker.
What a subtle act of rebellion.
It was just an idea that came to mind out of nowhere, and I decided to act on it.
And the principal walked by and was like, "Who did that? That's a great prank. I want to give them a medal." And you're like, "I did." And
It
the
was
whole
me,
crowd
and
applauded.
everyone clapped.
They threw them up on your shoulders.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that stoner kid was Barack Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
I can't believe Obama was in your high school while he
Yeah,
was president.
Oh boy.
Let's do some scenes.
Yeah.
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 We got two groups left.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's me and you and then you two.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's going?
Who's going?
Let's go, Dom.
Used to?
All right.
You
I'm
two
excited
are
to see
going.
this.
Yeah.
You got the time?
I got the time.
Okay. So I'll do the crime.
For those of you who have not seen these yet,
Yes.
we're doing just some random scenes where two characters are going to start at a park bench. There it is. There's the park bench. And they are going to start in silence for 30 seconds and then just see where it goes from there. All right. And take it away.
You got like nowhere better else to be.
No. Look. We should just try to figure this out now. Before Friday's gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah.
Um. So. Yeah. What's the plan? Cause yeah.
The plan.
Yeah, you're good at plans. I thought you'd have something.
I mean, I could borrow the truck.
What if it's? I think it says it's gonna rain. We would get everything we put in the back of the truck's gonna just get wet.
Well, how much stuff do you want to get?
Well, there's only gonna be a certain amount of time. So
Why do you get us in situations like this?
look. I don't mean to. I know we always get in these situations, but I just wanted to capitalize on an opening. You know what they say in life. You only get so many openings, and every time there's an opening, there's also a closing.
Can't you just like mow a lawn or work at a gas station? Why?
No,
Is it not fucking Shark Tank?
look. This is a huge supply of lumber we could get.
Where? From where?
Okay, you know John?
Yeah.
Yeah, John. He's a friend of my dad. He works at the lumber yard.
Yes.
They're going fishing on Friday.
Oh, so we're stealing the lumber.
Well, we're gonna borrow the lumber.
And if we use the lumber, what? We're returning a house?
Well,
or
That's not a bad idea.
that is not how it works.
No, it could be like a log cabin.
We're not gonna sell someone a log cabin with their own stolen lumber.
Tiny homes are a big thing nowadays. I think you're underestimating the market.
Would you have like a lumber fence?
No, it's a tiny. So we.
No, not a fence. I mean, like, if you. Okay, I'm hearing you out here. We've stolen the lumber.
Yeah.
We've stolen the lumber.
Well, yeah, you don't have to tell everybody, but yeah.
And then
we
your
will.
plan to unload this lumber is what?
So-
You and I are gonna sit in my truck on the side of the freeway with a lumber for sale sign?
Well, no, we bring it. We bring it over to Kim.
Why is Kim involved?
Well, she has enough. She has enough of a backyard that we could store the lumber until we get a cellar, or build it into a tiny home.
We're not gonna bring Kim into this. We're not. I'm
She's
entertaining hypotheticals here, but I don't even want to hypothetically entertain Kim.
Okay. Fine. We won't bring it to Kim's.
Okay.
Because I know you got your background.
Keep talking. Keep
Fadoogles.
going. Yeah, keep going.
But okay, so we steal the lumber. Borrow the lumber.
No,
We
it's
put
stealing.
it.
We're stealing the
We
lumber.
steal, borrow the lumber. We put it in the truck.
Okay. My truck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your stolen goods in
Our
my
borrowed goods.
Your stolen goods in my truck. And then we're gonna drive where with this stolen
Okay.
good?
We can make it across the border.
I'm not crossing a state line.
Oh, I was thinking.
Oh, the
state.
north
Oh yeah. We're getting out of here. You know what? You know what they need in Canada? More wood. Let's bring them lumber.
You want us to go build tiny log cabins in Canada
Yeah.
with stolen lumber?
Well, feasibly, we could only do like one. We'd have to come back and steal more.
Oh, this is a continuing bit.
Well, it depends how good we are at building tiny homes.
Have you built a tiny home?
Well, no, but I've watched the HGTV show, and it doesn't seem that hard.
Huh. Interesting.
All right, well, what do you recommend we do with the lumber?
Nothing! I don't want to touch the lumber!
What else are we going to steal on Friday, then?
Why are we stealing anything?
Because we're only going to be,
Get a job!
I can't get a job. We're only going to be 24 for so long. The second we hit 25... I'm going to be stuck in the office, so let's just steal lumber now, go to Canada, build a tiny home, we can bring Kim with us.
No! Leave Kim out of it! What do you mean you're going to be stuck in an office?
I'm gonna be 25. You know that modeling career's never gonna come off. They never hire a 25-year-old to model.
Yeah. Whose office do you think you're gonna be stuck in?
I don't know. Probably like Office Depot.
What, you think you turn 25 and you just get a job at Office Depot?
Yeah, but like the corporate office, not even like on the floor.
Do you know someone at Office Depot?
No, but that's the fear. That's my best option. Office Depot can't be my best option.
I think you're thinking too short term here, right? 25 at Office Depot, real great. 60 and still at Office Depot, not so great.
Yeah, but it's a slippery slope from 25 to 60. Every year I'm alive, each year is shorter. Relatively.
Okay, that part is accurate. Sure.
Yeah, so when I was 1 year old, I experienced the same amount of time and enjoyment that I'm going to between the years of 25 and 60.
I don't think that's quite proportionally accurate, but I understand the point you're trying to make.
Because we could just make something, because I'm not gonna have that job. I'm not gonna find someone like how you found Kim.
I didn't find Kim, and it's not like that.
Well, it could be. Every time I look at the two of you, I'm like, why the fuck aren't you guys doing it?
Me not wanting to commit crimes with her doesn't mean I'm invested in a future. Why are you the only one not growing up? Huh?
I'm starting a business. Tiny Home Inc. That's the name.
Look, if you want to build tiny homes, I'll help you figure out how to build them, but you gotta do it honestly. You can't steal lumber. Shit 2x4s are not gonna make a living space for a family.
Well, it's not really a family. It's usually like one or two people. It's a tiny home.
That's the beginning of a... Never mind. What do you want?
I don't want to become my dad. That's the main thing. He's there, he's fucking marketing sales executive for Fucko production, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Okay. When you rebel against something, it doesn't mean you have to do the opposite. There are in-betweens. It just, instead of going up, go left. But don't keep pushing yourself down just to not go up.
Left.
You get it?
I think you're onto something.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
We should go more left.
If you want to hang out on Friday, I can still get the truck. It's not a big deal. But we're not going to the lumberyard.
Okay.
And I will ditch you if Kim calls. I'm just letting you know that now.
Oh, come on. What happened between you two that was so bad? When I saw you two at that Dave & Buster's the other night, I thought sparks were, you gotta capitalize on that. You're fucking that up. You're the one that's not maturing.
There's just a lot going on right now, right? I basically am babysitting you 24/7.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say. You're like master apprenticing me.
Okay. All right. Well, if you mean that, why don't you come work for me?
Sorry, let me just gag that out real quick. That's my response.
The dealership is a really nice place. The bathroom has those little mints that I know you like.
Yeah, what would my job be? Cleaning that bathroom?
I mean, if the job asks for it, sure, but you'll probably be doing paperwork things, and we get our supplies from Office Depot. At least you're on the end of that user chain.
I guess I can't go down to Office Depot.
No, start higher.
The dealership, that's all the way, that's so out of town. Your commute sucks.
Yeah, but we'll get you a discount on a lease. You get a car, then you can drive to the dealership, and then you could steal your own lumber and not use my car. Ugh. We're gonna take the vanity plates off though. We can't let them know which dealer you came from.
I'm not that bad of a driver.
It's not the part I'm worried about.
The sidewalk is just an extra lane.
Huh. Do you even own a passport?
No, do you need one? I thought you only need one to get in.
Alright. What if on Friday, I'll bring the truck, you go to Office Depot, buy a bunch of arts and craft supplies, and you and I can stage a fake robbery. How about that?
Stage a... What do you mean?
I mean, we're gonna pretend, I'm gonna teach you how to commit a crime. We're not gonna do it, we're just hypothetically draw like markers and blueprints and Home Alone, we're gonna like draw up a thing and then...
Yeah. Can Kim come?
If you want me to reach out to Kim and text her that we're gonna commit fake crimes, I will think about it. But I will think about it.
Alright, baby steps, as you said. But I'm not getting any younger.
Right. Well, if we've only got 4 months until you are conscripted into Office Depot, we better make the most of it, right?
That's true. Okay. Let's go stake it out.
Stake what out?
Office Depot. We'll get binoculars.
Oh, good. I thought you meant the lumberyard. Let's go. Come on.
Scene.
Click the button. Click the button.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Stake out Office Depot.
Office Depot. Excuse me, Daniel. You've done this before.
Never. I've never tampered with or interfered with anybody's cup
Nope.
or water ever.
Never.
It is illegal on a U.S. flight to tamper with or remove a cup.
Oh. Good stuff.
My headcanon was that Dom's character was used to be a very famous cat burglar and just didn't want to get roped into that anymore.
Wow.
I need you for another job. We're gonna steal lumber.
I don't know if I was famous, but I do feel like that character definitely committed a bunch of petty crimes
Yeah,
as a child.
and
Dan's
Dan's
broke
character
into
somehow
the
found
place.
out and wanted to do the same.
I just feel like Dan's character probably didn't know that I did that stuff, but just was had no idea that I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But-
I feel like stealing lumber, driving to Canada, and building tiny homes isn't a bad idea.
Terrible idea. It's a pretty bad idea. Lumber's worth its weight in gold right now too.
True.
So, but
You know?
Let's
we're
do
off.
it.
All right.
let's do a scene.
Let's do our scene.
Goodbye forever.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Do you need to keep... Okay.
We don't get that much time together.
I know. I just... Even though there isn't really anyone here, it just feels like we're out in the open, you know?
I appreciate that you are willing to try, even though it makes you a little uncomfortable.
it's allergy season, and I just got the couch reupholstered, and it looks real nice.
It does. You did a great job.
The inside beckons, you know?
Right.
What do you like about this park so much anyways?
When we used to travel here, my mom would always take me. And it's just nice. We would just walk around the lake with our dog. Taking that long of a drive with the dog was not fun, but then we got outside, and that was the best part.
I guess. I've never really liked the outside very much.
I don't know, I'm trying to get you there.
It's just so much dirt,
It's good for you.
bugs,
There's the sun on your face.
wind.
Sand. Hot and coarse and it gets
Ugh.
everywhere.
Okay,
That's what you sound like
yeah,
right now.
Yeah. Don't quote my favorite movie at me.
If you're gonna make me watch it, don't expect me not to quote it.
Alright, that's fair.
And you can put it. There you go.
Should we just like sit and listen to nature?
Mm-hmm. You can watch birds. That's sometimes fun. Sometimes the ducks will go underwater and stick their little butts up. And,
Cool.
and you can like count how long they're underwater because you're like, how do they not have to come up for air? What are they going for? Little crackers that fell into the water or something? Or like, is there fish down there? None of that. You're not interested in any of that.
What the ducks do is their business, you know? I don't want to... That feels like I'm intruding on their own personal rituals and...
I get that.
One time, I was outside of the house, our house growing up, and then they my mom thought that I was inside. She locked the door, and I was outside for a really long time, and it was miserable, and I didn't like it, and I don't like outside.
What did you do? Did you just like sit down?
Well, for a while I tried to get in and tried to get their attention, and then that didn't work. So then I went around the yard, and I was like looking, and there were these ants.
Was this when the dog lived next door? Were you in that house or the?
No, this was the house that like where the road like kind of like bent around into like a J shape and then like just really cut to the left, you know?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a nice house. I liked getting to visit that one.
I really liked the inside, but there were these ants and they were crawling around, and I looked at them and I was like, what's the difference between me and them? And I was like, oh, I have a house and I can be in air conditioning and I can like watch movies and stuff, and they can't do that, and all they do all day is dig holes in the ground and then carry poop into that hole. And like we have the inside because it's better.
But the ants also get the inside.
Of a dirt hole.
They can conduct their own business, not out in the open like these ducks have to stick their butts up.
Those perverted ducks.
I mean, you're the one looking, right?
I'm trying not to. Whoa, you're the one that told me to. Jeez.
Sorry, it's a little clammy, and I know you don't like the clammy.
Clams are inside all their life. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. Like, sometimes it's nice outside.
You don't gotta spend a long time outside, just a little bit each day.
people really run for fun?
Sometimes it's fun, I guess.
You think running is fun? Running is like, if
No,
your
I
life
don't-
is
no, I
threatened
don't
or
think-
something, then you run away.
I don't think running is fun. It's something that I think I should do. And I think I should do it more
I
often.
think you should. Well, if you're running because there's a dangerous situation or something, then, or you're the danger, that's the only reason that we really have to run.
No one's saying we have to run, but like,
But
you
if
know,
it's something you should do, are you saying that you should be in danger more often?
we don't have to ever be outside, really. But what kind
Yeah.
of life is that? Staying inside all the time.
A comfortable one. You can control what it's like inside.
There's something about it.
Something
You're-
about being inside?
You're not supposed to live like that. The ants know it.
The
They-
ants,
they
the
make
ants
it-
would if they could.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't think that's true. They made an inside. Not many animals have made it inside, and they made an inside, and they spend a ton of their time outside.
Yeah, because they have to. They have to go get food. I bet ants would run if they could too, because they have to.
What's the just you spent so long thinking about if you could you
Didn't stop to think if you should.
Yeah,
Are
what's
you
that
quoting
one?
Jurassic Park at me now?
Yeah, you also make me watch that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right, like, you know, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Hmm.
And hey, I mean, honestly, maybe ants really can spend their entire lives inside,
I mean, if they had
Right.
food, that's all
And-
they would really need.
and they choose to be outside.
What about people that have, like, ant farms? Those ants spend all their lives inside.
That's a good point. I feel bad for them.
Bad for 'em?
The ants, not the people.
Yeah, I'm sure that those ants are way more comfortable than if they were in the wild. They'd probably live great. They have a steady source of food.
Yeah,
They don't need to worry about predators.
yeah.
They don't need to worry about unforeseen weather conditions or something like that, destroying their home in an instant.
Mm.
I think indoor ants have it pretty good.
And, well, maybe it's something about even when it's possible to avoid all danger, allowing yourself to think that there's a little bit of danger makes life a little more interesting. Sometimes when I'm running, you know, and I don't want to, which is often.
Are you saying paranoia is a good thing?
No, just sometimes when you're running, you just go off in your thoughts, and for a minute you're like, what if, you know? Because sometimes I go through the graveyard, and it's perfect for like, what if it's like one of those movies where I'm running from someone, and sometimes
That's terrible.
It
That's
gives-
terrifying.
sometimes it makes it a little more fun.
It makes it fun to run for your life, even if you're not actually running from your life.
Yeah. It makes you feel like there's, you know, something to lose.
So,
I mean, it's not like it's all the time. That would be way too much. But there is something to lose.
yeah. I'm not arguing with you that there's something to lose, and you're much more likely to lose it when you're outside. That's for sure.
Maybe that's why I like being outside with you. Because I don't want to lose you.
Well, that's why we should be inside watching more movies. But I get it. You like being out here, and that's fine. So I'll be out here too. You know, we're still not caught up in Marvel yet.
Right. Yeah. And what phase is coming up?
4. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. This is a good outside time. Outside time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I guess we should make like the ants and get back to our dirt hole then, huh?
That's right.
Well, we can come back here every once in a while, I guess.
Thank you.
As long as there isn't anyone chasing us for our lives.
Come on.
Ugh.
Cute.
Just a nice little slice of life for you there.
No. I love this concept.
That's what
of
Alex
inside
and Max.
dance.
I like when we turn the camera.
Sorry, Dan doesn't like this so much. It's slice of life.
Ooh, good stuff. Inside dance. I love that. That
Inside
concept.
dance.
I was like, what a phrase. Inside dance. Ooh, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Mm.
How you doing, chat? How's your weekend?
You don't have to answer that because this isn't a Friday show, but
What if
if
you'd
you would like to.
You're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
They have to answer on Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
To satiate
When the weak demon comes.
Yeah.
This is true. What's the punishment? If they don't?
On Fridays,
Yeah.
the weak demon.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
comes
yeah,
and
so-
steals their fingers.
Yeah.
Is that the
That's
lore?
why we
I
have.
think that was it. It was something
Oh,
about
okay.
like or stealing their toes or something.
That's why
Yeah.
we have started to have more lurkers because they don't have the fingers tight.
True.
Very
Anyone
true.
who's watched our show and then not commented how their week's going, their fingers got stolen and now they can only lurk.
It's canon. It's the way it works.
Steve went to Salem.
Oh, yeah. I did
Mm.
see that.
I
Yeah.
want to go to Salem.
Aren't
you guys going?
Didn't you make a
We're trying to. We need to find a good weekend to go. Around
Which
Melissa's
weekend should you go
Oh,
on?
I get it. Have you been to what's that little town called? Is it Newtown? No,
Newtown?
it's on the border of PA and New Jersey, and there's a river between it, and there's a bridge over the river.
Philadelphia.
There is a river going all the way up.
Got him.
I get it. I get it. I think it's called like.
Trenton?
No, I thought it was. It's this little town, and it's really cute, and they have a lot of cool things there.
A quaint
They
little
have,
town
like-
on the border of
And
Philadelphia.
they have like
or
3
Pennsylvania.
little like witch shops as well, or like
Ooh, witch
cool
shop.
cool stuff like that.
Which shop
It's
is
definitely on the border of
I think it's
Pennsylvania.
New Hope. Yes, it's New Hope. Jamal knows.
New Hope.
Have you been to New Hope?
Nope.
Anybody
it is.
been to New Hope?
Nope.
What's the other side?
The other side is Lamberville.
Lamberville.
Or Lambertville. Excuse me.
Thank you, Jamal.
Lambert.
New Hope has Nina's Waffles.
Ooh, waffles.
$0 delivery on first orders.
It's a really cute bridge.
It's
too.
our first order. We should get
Oh,
some
Let's
waffles.
deliver some waffles. The fucking 90 miles that it is to get here.
It's
Thanks,
10-0.
It's 53 minutes.
Yeah.
It makes someone deliver an hour.
What's a 2-hour round trip for waffles?
But yeah, it's a nice little town. And it's
I would love to find just a bunch of quaint towns that have like fun stuff like witchy shops and
Like
stuff
little-
to go
little
to.
stories,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, little stories.
There's
towns have
there's
Yeah,
a shop
something witchy.
in the town I grew up in, and it's called Just Clogs.
What do they sell there, Dom?
They sell clogs.
Do they sell anything else?
I don't think so.
Just the clog. They better
What
not.
about like clog oil or something?
No.
You know how you have to grease up your clogs?
Sure.
I guess clog paraphernalia.
I do think they probably sell clog
Do you
paraphernalia.
want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
There was another place called Just Chickens, which was just wooden statues of chickens.
Oh.
Barns and stuff.
Do you know what my favorite restaurant is?
What?
Just Salad. Because on the fucking poster for it says Just Salad, and then below it it says salads, sandwiches, wraps,
Oh.
snacks, and
God,
I'm like, well,
that's
you
the
can't
worst.
fucking-
That's how I feel about
That's
Just
the worst.
Cabinets. Because Just Cabinets sells a lot of things that aren't cabinets. Although my favorite restaurant is this place I kept seeing in Europe all the time. It's just called Eat, and I just think that's it's E-A-T, period. That is the restaurant's name.
Of course, it's in Europe. That
Yeah.
place couldn't exist.
Philly's so
anywhere.
much better. We have a place here called Fork. It's
Ha!
just...
Oh, I've been there.
Is it
That
good?
sounds good.
It's fancy there.
I was gonna say, I thought it was a nice restaurant.
I went. I was like 1 week into this internship, and it was a startup, and they won this like, international like competition to be like this
Whoa.
tech startup thing. And they were celebrating, and they went to this really fancy restaurant where we got like a 4-course meal, and I was like, I've been here a week.
Yay!
Thanks, everybody. Yeah.
That's sick.
Nice.
But it was good. Would you recommend it?
Yeah, definitely. For like a nice occasion, you know, anniversary,
I like
birthday,
Waffle
something
House. Yes.
Like that. But it's not a house made out of waffles, is it?
No.
Unfortunately.
Maybe just
A house made out of waffles cannot stand against itself.
You think there's a
Don't-
there's a
Don't
tiny
throw,
Waffle House?
don't throw forks in waffle houses.
True.
True.
Yeah. Last time I went to a Waffle House, there were many, many roaches, and I was like, no, thank you.
Good.
I do actually have a question because I don't think I've ever been to a Waffle House. Do you actually get a waffle into show, or is that a
Most of the
a
time.
joke or a euphemism? Okay, so I don't know anything about Waffle House because I don't think they had it in like Massachusetts where I grew up
No.
or like around here. My friend lives in Iowa, and I have to pronounce it like that because there's so many. There's so many of those states out there. It's like it's hard to remember. And
What,
he was like,
third
he was like,
There's more than that.
he was like, everyone has a Waffle House story,
Oh, sure.
and he was talking about how he finally got a Waffle House story, where he like got off work and he went to Waffle House, and he was just sitting there waiting for his food, and this like guy comes up to him and starts talking to him, and then he gets a call on the phone, and he's like talking, and he doesn't hear the other side, but he's like, no, I'm not at Waffle House. I'm not at Waffle House. Is what this guy says.
Yes!
And my friend's just sitting there, and he's like, and then the guy's like, oh no, I met this guy. Here, I'll put him on. And this guy puts my friend on the phone, and he's like, he did not ask to get roped into this.
No, of course.
And my friend Adam is just like, hey, and it's the guy's like girlfriend or wife or something. And she's like, oh, who is this? And he's like, I'm just sitting at Waffle House. And she's, and the guy's like, oh man, you called me out, come on, man.
You had one job, yeah.
And he's like, I was not gonna lie for you, random guy.
Oh my god, that's such a Waffle House story.
There's a really classic, I forget which beer company it is, commercial of them going to the bar and like the wife or the girlfriend's on the phone. She's like, "Are you at the bar?" And he's like, "No, I swear, honey, the TV's just really loud." And then everyone in the bar is like doing news segments, and it's like, "He's going, it's long. Oh, they're good."
That's funny.
It's a great commercial. Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, so basically the thing with Waffle House is just it's like it's a diner but with just the wildest anything could happen at a Waffle
They're
House.
all staffed by exactly one person at the counter and one person cooking.
Behind, yeah.
And that is it. And it's just filled with two. It's like, I feel like it's what you imagine, like, you know how NPR has that like slice of life, Americana feel to it, and you're like, oh, I can picture somebody on the prairie listening to this. That's like Waffle House is, except it's the deep South slice of life.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
But not all. I mean, it's not exclusive to like rural or
No,
like
but they're-
southern. It's
Their main headquarters is in Atlanta,
right.
and there's an absurdist number of Waffle House per capita of it in Atlanta.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if you ever look at the Waffle House map distribution of the U.S., it's bright like, yellow around. Georgia.
I'm gonna look up a
Jamal
U.S. Waffle House.
says
map.
that
It's very good.
they were in Atlanta during a snowstorm, and just the Waffle House stood out.
I wanna make a quiz. I have to remember to do this. A quiz
See what I mean?
where I show
Literally like, poof.
where I show you guys just a map of the U.S. and it's just the dots of that, and then it's multiple choice of what
What you think they are? That's a very
yeah,
fun
I like
thing.
that.
That is a good one.
So it's like, is
Look-
this Waffle Houses?
Look at
Like
Georgia.
state capitals, places I visited, or
I'm like, Dan has never been to Wisconsin. That cannot be a Dan map.
You state capitals did?
Okay, I'll think of more things as I go. I can only think of the idea right now. I can't think of all
sick.
of them. Okay.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. So I'm looking at a map of Waffle House locations, and the way the map is like each Waffle House location is a green dot. right? And it's a map of the United States, or at least like the eastern side of the United States, basically. And Georgia is just broccoli. It's just full of green dots overlapping each other. There are so many Waffle Houses.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't imagine anything. The thing that sucks is that I like breakfast food a lot.
Sure.
And diners are such a good vibe. It's they're great in there, and they're cheap, and they'll give you a lot of food. But almost no breakfast food is vegan. It's like you can get toast and
But without
Potatoes.
butter.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, potatoes if it's not cooked in
Toast
lard.
and potatoes.
Maybe hot cereal if they don't put like milk in it.
True.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Speaking of breakfast, you know how my mom has 2 chickens?
Yes.
One of them got murdered.
No!
A fox got in and murdered
Oh,
one of them.
You say it like a joke
I
every
don't
time.
say it like a joke.
You
I
say
say
it like a
it's
punchline.
crazy. Because it's crazy.
Everything Dan says is set up for a punchline that never comes.
No!
So
Max,
we're
that
gonna-
means even if you do have happy eggs, they're still gonna be sad now.
No.
Yeah, they're sad eggs. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. I found that out yesterday.
Yeah. That's
Reheated maps, just like leftovers, the maps are missing things when you reheat it. A heat
base.
map that's been
That's-
reheated. That's a
that's
fun
good.
concept.
That's a good one. That's
Steve, I
good
read
rock comedy.
your first message there. Actually shiny category potential, and when you know the context of all of those words, it makes perfect sense. But I read it like 3 times, and I was like, why did Steve put 5 random words next to it?
Oh, I did a RPG like at a friend's house a couple nights ago, and I feel like it really would have captured the imaginations of everyone here, because it was a giant like bound book, I should say, spiral bound, and the idea of it is that as you go through, you cut things out and you have to color them. So your characters are just like coloring book style things, and you have to like cut out your character. And then every time you would get equipment, you would cut it out, color it, and glue it to your character.
Nice.
And there was like one part where it's like, oh, this monster attacks you, and you beat it. And it's like phase 2, and you flip the book, and it's like, cut the monster in half, and both halves of it are attacking you. And we had a big submarine, and it was like we were getting attacked from all these things. It was fun.
Wow, this is wild.
It was
That
like a little
sounds super
coloring
exciting.
RPG book.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Wow.
What if you just did it with like magazines?
You could do that, yeah. This
Right,
one
so
was like a
now-
whole
RPG.
module that was in one thing.
Uh-huh.
But
That sounds
really
super
cool.
fun.
yeah, it was a good time. We got horribly murdered, but we
Yeah.
did not do well.
Mm.
We were underprepared.
Speaking of no preparation, should we do some improv?
Heck yeah.
We did all our combinations though.
All 4 of us sitting on one park bench.
It's too many park benches.
Long bench?
Long bench.
Is it long bench time yet?
Are there 2 people that want to? I mean, got 15
You could
minutes.
do probably one more scene in a long bench. If anyone else wants to go again.
Mm-hmm. Anyone chomping at the bit? I guess I'll go.
I'll be one.
I'll go again.
Alright.
Alright, Ace.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, you guys were one of the first ones to go, so
We were the first.
Indeed.
Okay. Was this conversation not long prop? No.
Full circle.
as we mentioned at the start, all conversations are long prov. Timer. That's what I'm looking for.
Take us to the bench.
Okay.
Do you know I'm here? Can you see me right now?
Yeah, man.
And that's not scaring you in any way or anything?
Stopped asking questions I didn't want to know the answers to a long time ago.
I suppose that's fair. Have you always been able to see ghosts?
Oh. I'm so sorry for your loss. Is that what do you, how do you...
You know, I guess technically, like, loss of life, but, like, you know, once you kind of move past that, you know, like, you wake up dead, and then you're like, oh, well, should I really feel bad if I, you know, like, not that much has changed other than, like, I'm see-through and people don't always see me, but, like, you know, like, I'm still all me, so what did I really lose other than my interactions?
I feel like, not to call you out, but I feel like you're lying. Because if you were content, aren't you supposed to not be here? But you are here, so something's up.
Oh, well, that's the thing, right? It's like, I have not been able to figure out what my unfinished business is.
Nothing?
I swear I've tried everything. Like, you know how you walk into a room and then you're immediately like, why did I walk into this room? I know that there was something I needed to walk into this room for. I gotta have some kind of unfinished business, right? I don't know. I mean, no one really told me how this works. That's just, I'm guessing I got something that I need to be doing that I didn't do.
Alright. Daddy issues.
Nah.
Mommy issues.
No.
Sibling issues.
Didn't have any.
Oh. Love quarrel.
No, I'm pretty happy.
Is there a wedding you forgot to stop?
No.
That's it. Those are the only things. I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, right? Like, I mean, I died here.
Like
You know?
here?
Like, I was chilling on this bench.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, like, it wasn't like it was kind of sudden, I guess. Unexpected, at least. No one expects to die on a park bench, but, like...
Well, I do now. It's kind of...
Lightning striking twice, you know.
Lightning?
No, I'm just, the phrase, like, lightning never strikes twice in the
just
same
choose
place.
your words. That's all I'm saying, right?
I suppose that's fair. I should, yeah. No, it was, well, see that stump over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tree.
Oh.
It's funny, though, the bench made it out totally fine. They built these things pretty sturdy.
Well, you know who we have to thank for that?
What? Who?
Paul and Linda Rosewood.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Paul and Linda.
This one goes out to you. I wonder if they're ghosts.
Good question.
No, if you've got a bench...
You would haunt that bench, right?
Well, I would say if you have a bench, you're probably pretty content.
Oh, yeah.
No one goes through life and gets a bench and is like, I could have done more!
Right. You must have some loved ones that miss you so much that they dedicated a bench to you.
Right.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
Yeah, good chat. Have you met any other ghosts?
I don't try to leave the park too much. Like, I've tried a couple of times, and, like, it's not that I can't leave, but, like, the farther away I get, like, the harder it is to get farther away. It's a weird feeling, but, like, you can't go too far from whatever spot you're haunting, I guess. And so, I mean, there are some ghost animals in this park, obviously.
Wait, what?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there are ghost animals pretty much everywhere. Like,
Oh, I don't like the...
well, I mean, think about it. How often do animals really finish their business?
I didn't realize I had so much business they needed to finish.
A squirrel starts packing away nuts for the winter, gets bopped on the head before it actually gets to hibernate. Unfinished business. Ghost squirrel. A lot of those around here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave?
At first I did, you know, like, oh, it sucks that I'm stuck at this park bench and I just gotta stay here at this park bench, but like, I don't know, people come through the park often enough to make it interesting.
Oh, wow. Huh.
You've never talked to any other ghosts, or at least not that you know of?
It's true. I wonder if we, like, maybe we knew each other? Maybe that's why I can see you? I feel like if you're a ghost, maybe you can project yourself to probably who's important to you. Right?
That's a decent theory.
Were you at the North Campus? South Campus?
I was at the South Campus. Yeah.
No. What bars did you go to in the city?
Oh, every once in a while, like a couple of friends and I would get together and go to, let's see, well, there's Flip, that like kind of fancy bar.
Yeah.
Flanders was probably one that we frequented.
What about, like,
just to get a beer?
What about like dive bars?
The dive bar. Probably Shockies. You ever go to Shockies?
Yeah, I was in Shockies a couple times.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just a nasty little weird, like, I think they tried to be a sports bar, but they're in a college town, so they kind of forced themselves into being a college bar.
You got one dartboard, but no darts.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I mean, do you have any kind of special connection with Shockies? Because I just went there every once in a while.
No, I mean, I mostly did like the Quizzo nights, but that was that's about it.
What college are you in? What are you studying?
Well, I was in North Campus.
Mm-hmm.
Was doing mostly economic stuff, but I got a little theoretical. I felt like I needed something more practical, so I switched into finance, and then I realized there's a bunch of certificates that you need to get, and I was like, well, I'm not going to go to school to go do more school. I didn't feel like it was worth it, so I'm still doing finance. I'm just not going to get the certificates afterwards. And
Yeah, gotcha. No, I did physics. And then physics did me in, you know.
A regular Isaac Newton.
Yeah, no, it was more than an apple that came down on my head.
Good stuff. I mean, not good. Sorry. I don't.
You know, what are you gonna do? Can't really stop trees from falling on your head.
True. Look, I know you said it's hard for you to leave the park.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to possess me, I think we could try and see how far we could get.
Possession? Huh.
I'm just saying, I think that you deserve to see a little bit more. I mean, maybe the thing that was holding you back was that you were stuck here. I don't want to be presumptuous, but maybe now you're manifesting yourself here, and there's so much out there you could see.
That's true. Sometimes the biggest cages that we are trapped in are our own. I wasn't a philosophy student.
Yeah, I could tell really, physics brain right there.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never really considered possession. It just feels, I mean, obviously that's creepy to just do to random people, like just possess them or whatever, like.
Well, that's cool. I mean, as long as we're on the same page about it, I think it'll be fine. I don't really want to travel alone, so if you're coming with, you're like a hitchhiker.
Yeah, I guess.
Little undead hitchhiker.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a try. How do I do that? Like, do I just, like, walk through you or something?
Oh, that seems personal.
Yeah. Do you have to, like, say some kind of weird spell or something?
I mean, you're the ghost. You tell me.
I didn't get an instruction manual when I showed up here.
All right, Beetlejuice, not accurate. Ghosts
No.
real. Beetlejuice,
Not
not real.
No,
Cool.
no waiting room or any of that stuff. Just kind of showed up here.
Cool.
That's the weird part. Like right after you die, and then you just kind of show up, and then you look and you see yourself like it's an actual out of body experience.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know, at first it takes a couple seconds, like, oh, I'm hallucinating, and then you're like, oh, I get what's going on here. But yeah. Right, possession. I don't know, maybe we just like vibe it out, just like
Why don't we'll start small, right?
okay, alright.
Stand up. 3, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Cool.
Okay.
Alright. I think if we can hit the hot dog cart, we'll come back, we'll re-up, and then if we can hit the oak behind the hot dog cart, we'll come back, we'll re-up,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there it's the gate.
Okay. Alright, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot.
Alright.
Left foot?
Whatever feels natural.
Okay.
And
Hopefully no one's watching. Ghosts! Ghosts!
Spoopy.
Giggity googity ghost.
Ghost clap.
Ghost clap. Bet you're a ghost.
Clap, 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 but dead.
But no one hears you.
But no one can hear you.
You're a tree falling.
Yeah. I think we should add one that's just alien clap, and it's clap, 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 but no one can hear you clap in space. In space, no one can hear you clap.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're making it. We're making alien clap.
Good stuff.
Nice, guys.
Thanks. Max, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
No, but I want to.
Yeah.
I don't, but I want to.
Yeah. I was funny. It was like a happy hour with my team at work, and our like director was there, like pretty high up, and somehow it got on the topic where she was telling us about this like very like real to her ghost story that happened when she was like a kid. She was like, they were driving by or something, and then this lady like ran next to their car while they were going like super fast, and she like saw the lady, and then later they found out that that lady died the night before or something like that.
Sure.
And they were like kind of talking about it for a bit, and then I was like, yeah, I believe that you believe that, but I don't. I don't believe in ghosts. And they were all just like, oh well. Like it was very clear I was the only person that doesn't believe in ghosts, and they were all like, well, okay.
I've done a couple like ghost hunt type stuff. I would just love to. I don't know. Like ghosts are a thing I want to be proven wrong about. I haven't yet, but I would love to go somewhere and be like, oh, I was wrong. Ghosts are real.
That would be fun.
That'd be great. I would love for that experience. How about you, Dan? You believe in ghosts?
No.
I feel like Melissa probably believes in
She
ghosts.
does.
Yeah, I was
Very
gonna
much.
say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a ghost fight in your relationship?
No, it's a similar thing. I'm like, I believe that you believe that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
Doesn't that make more sense?
Yeah.
Wait, so it's just but in space, no one can hear you clap?
Because no one can hear it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
Good stoof. Well, I still think we should do a ghost hunting stream.
I would love to do a ghost hunting stream.
Fun.
I think it'd be like if we, but I don't want to make like a joke of it. I want to do like a real earnest,
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
go ghost hunting.
Absolutely.
Oh, so it's
How
not a
boring.
It's not a
of a
long
stream
form.
that's gonna be.
Nah, we'd have fun with it. Have you ever seen?
We
Have
would.
you ever seen?
Because some streams
BuzzFeed-
are only good because they're edited.
No. Have you ever seen BuzzFeed like Unexplained or whatever it's called with the two guys? Oh, it's so good. So BuzzFeed has this series where two guys go out and do like ghost hunts and Bigfoot hunting and like
Yeah.
haunted locations, cursed locations, all that kind of stuff, right? One guy doesn't believe in any of it. Just fully is like, none of this is real.
Right.
The other guy fully believes and is like scared of ghosts and stuff like that. And so, you guys have probably seen the meme of like, "What's up, demons? It's me, ya boy." That's from that show. That's the guy that doesn't believe. Because what they would do a lot of times is they would take turns being sent into like a room alone or something,
Sure.
right? So the scared guy goes into the room alone and he comes back and it's like, "I saw this and I saw this and this happened." And then the other guy goes into the room alone and he's always just like, "What's up, demons? It's me, ya boy." He's like, "If you feel like it, just kill me right now." Oh, and like I would love to go into a ghost hunt with that kind of attitude of just like, "Hey ghosts, how's it going? If any of you are here and can corporealize yourselves in any ways, please just spank my ass right now. Thanks."
Not trying to be weird.
Not trying to be weird, but like that's a pretty reasonable sign of your awareness of my presence. So
I feel like there's got to be a Twitch market though for people
Ghost hunting?
for ghost hunting streams.
oh, absolutely.
Like people that just do like once every week to 2 weeks, just like a nice like
Here's the thing.
12-hour ghost night stream, right?
I think though,
Lots of
if a
green
ghost,
cameras
I think
and-
if a ghost hunting stream was going to be successful, it would have to be done by someone who like believes in ghosts and like leans toward the ghost explanation versus
Right.
trying to debunk
Right,
them.
yeah.
Like I think that they would try to debunk every once in a while, but then they would a lot of times come to the conclusion of, "I can't explain that."
Right,
There's-
yeah.
Like it's gotta be ghosts.
Yeah, you wanna watch people like having fun,
Right,
and like
yeah.
being like, "Oh, I have this thing that like measures temperature," or
And like
something.
people will inherently kind of get caught up in it if the person who's streaming it is caught up in
Yeah.
it. So if it's a ghost stream but done by a bunch of people who don't believe in ghosts,
True.
then it's just gonna be like,
It's kind of
Yeah.
the worst of both worlds, because if it's by someone who does believe that they're detecting ghosts, the people who believe in ghosts are like, "This is cool, they're detecting ghosts." The people who don't believe in ghosts are like, "I have something to argue against."
Yeah,
But if it's
yeah.
the other way, then like no one really has anything
no
to
one's
say.
having fun.
Yeah, no one's having fun.
And the frog dies.
It's more fun to believe in ghosts. So believe in ghosts, kids.
Yeah.
And Santa.
It's called Pascal's wager, but
Yeah. Pascal's wager is it's more fun to believe in God.
that's kind of the argument. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, ghost hunting stream coming at you.
Very
Eventually.
soon. Very, very soon.
I know a guy whose dad owns or whose granddad owns a graveyard. We could probably go hang out there for a night
That's cool.
if we wanted to.
I
We
think
need
we
a
would,
mobile setup.
We do
still.
need the mobile.
I think we would need to go to like Gettysburg or some shit, and like we would start the stream by like going on a ghost tour.
There's a lot of places that just like the publicity, and if you're like, "Can we hang out here for a night?" and we're gonna ghost hunt, they'll be like, "Yeah, you can do it."
Yeah.
Because I know that there's a ghost hunting troupe that is out of Penn State, and they were allowed to go all over the place and just like do stuff. I think they even had a TV show at one point, but it'd be cool. It'd be cool.
Eastern State Penitentiary. We usually go there as a friend group every year, and I always like do the opt-in for them to like be able to grab you and like pull you aside and try to scare you.
Oh yeah, you want ghosts to smack your ass, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Smack my ass.
But they never do because they can see that I'm not scared, and they always try to grab the scared people.
I think they don't do it because you're giant and they don't want to pick a fight with you.
It's also
I think that's
probably
really
because
the
I'm a
biggest.
6'3" dude.
Yeah, I think that's more likely the
Yeah.
answer. But,
Yeah.
True, Jamal.
Yeah.
what's the only thing scarier than the undead is capitalism's
Capitalism.
cold heart. The invisible hand.
Floating dollar!
I don't know why this reminded me, but have you ever seen the clip of Stephen Curry in a video game, and he's just like, I'm going to go to the one place where capitalism can't reach me. Space! It's just his delivery
I
is
know what
so
that's
good.
from.
It's
I
from
can't think of what it's from either, but I've heard
Stephen
that.
Curry or Tim Curry?
Tim Curry.
Okay.
yeah,
It's like,
Tim Curry.
I corrected that in my mind.
I
It's
knew
Steph
I
Curry,
forgot.
right?
Yeah. I knew I forgot the first name, and I was like, they'll get it once I do the accent.
yeah, no, the voice.
I
Well, that's why I was like, wait, what? Because that was like what, like a basketball game?
Yeah.
Good
Just
stuff.
MPA.
Good stuff.
Well,
It's that time of the night.
I think it is. I think we're
what are we doing?
Go play.
I think we're done. I think we did it.
Okay.
We
We don't
did
want to do long bench.
We slong form.
I don't think we need a long bench.
Schlong-
That
schlong-
feels
Long bench.
Schlong bench feels.
We hope that you've
a bit
enjoyed
much.
our long form improv tonight.
Yeah.
It wasn't particularly comedic, so it's a little bit of a change of pace of
We're
what
just
we usually
experimenting
do.
with stuff.
just
you
messing
know.
around.
Yeah,
Bouncing
we'll,
around.
we'll probably
Seeing what's
experiment some
good.
more at some point.
I hope everybody out there enjoyed.
Yes. And if you didn't,
You can
that's
expect
okay too.
our regular ass short form this Friday. Maybe new games.
Maybe
Maybe
one
new guests.
Maybe new game.
Maybe new guests.
Maybe
Definitely
new
new
game,
guests.
maybe new guests.
Definitely new guests.
Hey, a pigeon 31.
What's
Hey,
we're
up?
just about-
coming.
We're just about finishing up.
We are
so
just about finishing up, but if
so
you
you
want
just
to
came in.
come see some comedy improv on Friday, come hang
Friday.
out.
Freitag.
Every
9
Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
Well, we're not necessarily doing comedy improv
Yeah, we're
on
doing
Tuesdays.
stuff.
9 p.m. Eastern time on Fridays. We'd love to see you there. Yeah.
Indeed. Bring your friends. Bring your enemies.
Bring your friends, bring your nose, but don't bring your friend's nose.
Thank you.
God forbid.
Well, I can't find somebody to raid
not loading.
because
Well,
it won't load.
Let's see if I can load.
I'm, gonna go see.
Come, Doms, come over here.
Here we go.
No.
How do you typically, do you go to a category or?
I'd
how do
see
you-
who we're
couple of these
following
people.
already. Why don't we go say hi to Bagel Rabbit?
Ah,
Because
yes.
We love Bagel Rabbit, and they're the best person on Twitch, and there's no arguing against that.
Uh-huh.
They got a fresh fit.
Oh, do they? I mean, their fits are always pretty fresh. Let's go give them all of our love, and then we'll see you on Friday.
Friday, goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Oh, we started saying goodbye too early.
No such thing.
Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Hope you enjoyed.